Hello my people, Lady Rosie here. How y'all doing? To all my new subscribers, you're welcome, and my returning subscribers, you all know I love you. On this channel, we support Harry and Meghan, and we do expose the racist treatment of Meghan Markle by the English monarchy. But guess what? When there is any news around here, we're gonna pop in here and give you the news about the monarchy, about bullying, about all of them. So this one here, apparently something happened. Little lies on the Raiders. You know the paper? The Raiders TV? Yes. So they published news. Apparently there was some kind of fake attack on Camilla and Charles. I'm going to let y'all guys listen to Murad Morelli. The brother is on here on YouTube and also on TikTok and also on Instagram. Murad_Morelli on TikTok. So y'all guys go follow the brother. He does a good job, supports Harry and Meghan. So let's listen to him.
Royal scandal seems to be blooming. It looks like Camilla and Charles were just immediately rushed out of a public royal engagement due to some major security concerns for their safety. It looks like
these people just want to make themselves relevant. Like apparently they went to engagement and they had a threat from somebody. They're, what do you call these people? They're workers, subjects. What do you call them? They came to warn them. Apparently someone was threatening to attack them. How does that happen? Does anyone who want to attack anyone announce it through your security? Y'all know. Let's just listen. Let's just listen.
Major security concerns for their safety. It looks like an attack was planned, but why? The King and Queen were briefly pulled away from engagement in Jersey. During the King and Queen's first trip to the Channel's island of the monarch's reign, they were suddenly pulled away from an event and taken into the Palme d'Or Hotel. The Queen was said to be eating an ice cream at an expo event when a member of the royal entourage said something to her in private. She and the King were then rushed away and taken into the nearby Palme d'Or Hotel in the island's capital, St. Helier. It is understood a member of the royals team raised a concern after, some serious flags were raised. But after investigation, it somehow turned out to be some form of a false alarm. After a full check was carried out, the visit resumed. The incident took place near the beginning of a 2-day whistle-stop trip to the Channel Islands. The King and Queen traveled to Jersey on Monday before they are due to head on to Guernsey on Tuesday in their first visit to the two islands, which are crown dependencies since the King acceded to the throne. The trip will end the day before the planned opening of a parliament on Wednesday, which is also the Queen's birthday as well. It comes after the King continues to public duties despite his ongoing. Is said to have urged him to take it easy, but she told author Lee Child he won't slow down. So it looks like this ended up being some form of a false alarm, or that the security concerns weren't as dangerous, but they were both pulled away from a public engagement and rushed into a hotel for their safety. What is going on with the royal family that somebody tried to attack?
Wasn't that what they were really looking for? They did not want to be there. I wonder, where is that country? Well, what is it, an island somewhere? Is it in the UK?
The King and obviously Camilla, what is going on? Kate obviously suddenly goes to hospital, disappears for 6 months, and suddenly is back like everything's okay. Princess Anne has a horse injury.
Yeah, these people, I don't know if someone want to attack you, if they just gonna play, or are they trying to play the same thing as this guy here? They do. They're trying to play, stage something. Because why would a security officer who is watching, who is caring for the King and the Queen come to the Queen to tell her someone allegedly wanted to attack them? Guys, I do tell y'all guys I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. Because, guys, let's just think loud here. You are a bodyguard to a king. To a king and a queen. And while someone tells you they're gonna attack them, they come directly to the king, to the queen, to the bodyguard, and tell you, queen, we were gonna attack him. I don't know, there might be something behind this thing here, or maybe they just want to show people that they are doing something, and they were actually there with, they had nothing to really do, and that's why they just wanted to announce to the world to know that they had gone somewhere and tried to do their, what they call engagement, but they were unable to because the people threatened to attack them. These people, you know, if you can't work is so hard, just stay there. These people are still gonna pay for you leaving. They don't really need you to work. You saw McMumbles. She just came outside yesterday. She was hiding for 6 months. Got her face made with your money, injectables, and whatever you guys got. But you know, if she really has a plastic surgeon, that plastic surgeon ain't doing a good job, because that jar and everything is still drooping. Yeah, that plastic surgeon of hers, she need to fire that dude. But there was something that was done. I don't know to what extent, but it wasn't really well done. So these people can get away with anything. I don't know why they came here to lie to people. Because I never seen anyone who is wanting to attack these elites is gonna come announce to them, guess what? I'm gonna attack you. Go tell his wife that I'm gonna attack him. They need to leave real quick. Get them evacuated because I'm threatened to attack them. I mean, people, seriously. Some of this news. But you know what? We got no choice. Because those people are on a Meghan's neck, and we can't just let them fly. Anything that pertains to them, concerns them, we're going to show up and we're going to talk about it. And we're going to criticize, and most of the times we ain't going to sit down there clap for enemy. That's not what we do. These people are so fake. Fakery. And remember, they told y'all guys the Princess Anne was not, she had amnesia in 2-3 days ago. And right now, all of a sudden, the amnesia disappeared. She also came out.
Is back, like everything's okay. Princess Anne has a horse injury, and now she's come out to say herself that she has no memory or recollection of that injury. Her husband had a black eye randomly. Thomas Kingston was found dead with a gunshot wound behind his back. Apparently he killed himself at his parents' house, which I don't believe. And now, today, we have Camilla and Charles both nearly attacked and rushed away from their engagements into a hotel, and now suddenly it's a false alarm, which obviously I don't buy. So many shady things are going on with the members of the royal family, and I don't understand where this is coming from, what kind of hex this is, or, you know, somebody is doing something behind the scenes, people are pulling the strings. I do feel like this is the end of the British monarchy as we know it, and this is why what we're seeing here is that everything is tumbling down. This is what we're seeing, guys. Things are tumbling down, and these are the signs of the monarchy weakening. And these are just examples, and this is just the beginning of the end, which is why it's hard to see the monarchy ending, because we are at the beginning. It's the very beginning of this monarchy ending. A very unstable Kate and William, I'm glad that Kate got her ovation, you know, and she was returning in any kind of way, which to me was very sus. Anyways, I'm going to break that down in the second video. Now my second thoughts are coming into the Kate return, and I'm not buying into this. Something's very sus about this, but I'm going to bring that into a separate video. This is basically breaking news that they were basically rushed away into a place for safety because somebody tried to attack them, and there was some investigation and raised concerns were made. Like, why on this tour? Like, I just don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand what's happened in the last 6 months, but it's been nothing but travesty for this royal family in regards to medical or health related concerns. Could it be some form of comeback in some kind of way? Because the jewelry that a lot of these people are wearing are stolen jewelry. It doesn't belong to any of them. And that can disrupt energy flow. And that can affect a lot of stuff. Don't steal things left, right, and center. That's why England didn't win. You need to return the stuff that you've stolen, babes. Once you lot have done that, then the energy disruption will flow on. But right now, it ain't gonna work for you. That's just the way I see things. And I don't understand what this is, but very concerned.
Let's listen to this lady here for a second. Let's step back to America before we go back into these people's mess.
Message is for Democrats. You guys, we need to be prepared for what's going on right now. If it feels crazy that Republicans, including our loved ones, are insisting, are outraged, are righteous, are threatening to us because they are claiming we caused the shooting at the Trump rally because of our rhetoric. I mean, if I hear one more TikTok video, people are sharing voicemails being left from their mothers and aunts and uncles. Well, look what you did now. I'm sure you're so happy. You Democrats asked for this with everything you're saying about an innocent man, Donald Trump. Republican politicians are just all over the airways doing the same thing. Listen to me. Those of you who have deconstructed from these Christian religions, these churches, know what I'm about to say. We are being so gaslit. They are gaslighting us. If you don't understand what gaslighting means, look it up. It's a form of manipulation. It's whatever it is that person is really guilty of and has been guilty of doing and doesn't want to get caught, doesn't want to lose their power. They turn around and they make the other people calling them out feel crazy by accusing them of doing it. Gaslighting. Donald Trump is a narcissist who gaslights. Church leaders who support Trump are narcissists who gaslight. And Trump supporters who are saying this are trying their best to gaslight. They don't care. They don't care that they're actually putting that final wedge between them and their loved ones who don't support Trump. We are being gaslit. Here's my point. We need to stay focused on the real threat. Project 2025, the real threat, all the violence and all the harm that has been directed at black people, brown people, women, gay people, with our rights being stripped left and right, with all the horrible rhetoric from Trump and from MAGA supporters. I mean, how perfectly can their violence be illustrated than Kid Rock taking a gun and blowing a bunch of Bud Light cans to send a message? Don't be gaslit by this. We have a dangerous movement. They are every bit as dangerous as they always have been. We have to stay the course, support Biden, support and vote all the way down, keep people focused, not only on Project 2025, because there's a whole lot of young people who don't know anything about it. There's a whole lot of independent people who don't know anything about it. There's a whole bunch of rhino Republicans who don't know anything about it. Heck, even my 22-year-old daughter at her restaurant is walking back in the kitchen and educating everybody at that restaurant about Project 2025. And if a 22-year-old can do it, every single one of us can do it. Not to mention the Jeffrey Epstein court release, those records being released, that is huge as well. That's the man half of America wants to put in the White House. Don't be gaslit. When you hear it, when you see it, even on Fox News, know what it is and reject it and stay focused on the truth.
Yep. Y'all stay focused. If you do not know much about the Project 2025, go ahead, look it up. And stay focused. I'm sure you heard the message. And I have nothing to say. Nothing at all. Just stay focused. Don't be gaslit. All right, my people, remember we have this mission on Isabella Banks. We need to get the sisters to 10,000 subscribers because y'all heard her mission about taking all this bullying of Meghan, all this racism attack towards against Prince Harry and Meghan. She want to take some moves out there. She needs more support. And you know, there are some people like her, she's a lawyer. You know, she can speak on those big stages with all those Amnesty International and all those Human Rights Watch. This nonsense here must stop and it needs to be taken seriously. Because talking on the internet is not going to cut it. I already told you guys in the past we needed to talk to our representatives. If you have some black representatives, you all need to holler at us. Give us their numbers so we can contact them. You know, in Colorado, it's very hard to find black representatives. So we need to do something because our legislators can do something to stop these people from their hate propaganda in our supermarkets, having all those papers with lies about Meghan. And you know why these people really hate Meghan? It's because of the color of her skin. So we can't just sit down there and keep talking on the internet here. It's not reaching big number of people. We need to go out there in those big agencies like Weezy, Isabella Banks is suggesting out here. So y'all, let's share her videos. Let's share all the sus-friendly videos. Let's get big numbers. Let's get ourselves big. Let's get big numbers on this channel so our voice could really be heard. And also, this channel of Isabella Banks, remember, she said she needed 10,000 people. And if she had those ones, it was going to make it easy to go through and get her financial support and all those good stuff. And remember also to go subscribe to my brother Baron's channel. He's in need of those 100,000 subscribers. You know we can do it, people. It's a lot of us out here. How comes for all those years the brother only has 60,000? And that 60,000 was also hard to reach. People, what are we doing? Let's support ours. Let's support our people. And let's support Weezy and let's support Baron. And also support myself here. I'm your talking queen out here. I love you all. Y'all take care. I'll talk to you all guys tomorrow. Bye for now.